What's going on, people? I hope we're well and living a dream. It's been a while since I've sat at my desk and spoken to you guys, right? And I've had a few messages just saying they missed like the retrospective video sort of thing. So yeah. By the way, I can lift more than this. Just get that out of the way because I know I'm gonna get sulky comments. I'm recording this in two parts. I recently had a few upgrades done to my car, which I do want to tell you guys about. I was just going to do them and that be that, because like I've mentioned before in a couple of videos before, not everything for me is a video. Not everything for me is worth a video, but these upgrades I've had, definitely worth screaming and shouting about, right? And they're ones that people have mentioned before. So this video is going to be based on the rear anti-roll bar, the Whiteline rear anti-roll bar. I didn't do the front one because I felt like I didn't need to, with it being a front wheel drive car. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I need to go out in one that's got both, I don't know. But I did the rear anti-roll bar because that's the most popular option with the FNs. And like I do, I normally drop a spoiler at the beginning of the review, right? And say whether it's good, okay, or great. I'm here to tell you that rear anti-roll bar is magic. Like, it 100% is magic. Yeah, so let me just go into the reasoning as to why I got it. Firstly, I didn't buy it new. One of my friends who sold his FN had it just laying around. It was brand new, unfitted, and I bought it off him for a very good price. Shout out to you, Jav, I appreciate it. So I just thought, I've got it, let me just get it fitted. I was gonna try and do it myself one day, but didn't have the time. So yeah, I went over to the Legends Honda HQ and they did it for me quite quick and easy at a good price as well. And yeah, that's that. I can't really say much about the installation of it because I didn't do it myself, so I apologize if you ask me questions and I can't answer them. It's just I didn't do it. Right, obviously you'll be seeing shots of it on the car and like how it is and where stuff fits, and that's about it, okay? But so with that being said, let me just go straight into what it feels like. You don't notice your car has understeer or can't understeer or not feel as planted until you have one of these fitted, just coming from an FN2 perspective. Like, it just keeps the rear flat, which enables the front of the car to go exactly where you want to go. And that's not just for initial turning, that's like mid cornering, okay? So it's just, it's the difference. Speak to people that have had it installed, okay? Like those that have driven their car and I had installed. And bearing in mind, my car before the rear anti-roll bar was already on Tane Flex coilovers, already had rear beam bushes, and a geometry setup as well, right? And sticky tires. I was still able to significantly notice the difference with the rear anti-roll bar after having that on. It's solid, it's ridiculous. I think for me, again, if I were to go back and do the build again, it would be one of the very first things I'd buy. I'd probably even buy it before coilovers. It's that good. Genuinely, it's that good. There isn't really anything I can say that's negative about it.
Actually, sorry.
Let me say something. If you have a 3-inch exhaust, right, it will knock against your exhaust under compression. I might need to get poly exhaust bushes just to keep the exhaust more still or more rigid than it already is. But yeah, which it's not, you hear it, but it's not annoying. Like, not, at least not for me. The 3-inch exhaust on the FN is loud enough anyway, so it's cool. But yeah, it just, I don't even know really what to say about it. It's worth the money. I know they're quite expensive to buy now, just like everything else. Inflation is just mental. But I put it to you this way. It's not something that you'll buy and end up being like, oh, why did I do that? Take my word for it. And I've always said, like, I've always been the sort of person to say I rate handling over power all day, every day. I've had my car for 4 years and I only just did power this year. So, and I've been looking at handling and how to get it the best way and all of this stuff, and I promise you it's great. It's absolutely great. So great. So yeah, that's like a little short video on the rear anti-roll bar. It complements the coilovers, the rigidity of the gearbox and the engine mounts all together anyway, along with the good tires, perfectly, with a nice little alignment. It's just, people say rails, I know that's like cringe a little bit, like people say that, but it grips like that. I take it, where I want to go, it goes. Like Matt said in his review of my car, like it handles so well, and it really does. So much grip. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, I appreciate you guys watching this. If you found it helpful, then let me know. If you want to know the rear anti-roll bar part, I'll put a link in the description as to where you can get it from, or what the part is. Really and truly, you can get it from numerous places these days. And yeah, until next time, peace.